continue our discussion, right? So we have here the sample problem number 3. Design a Francis turbine runner with the following data. Net head 68 meters, speed 750 RPM, output power we have 330 kilowatts. The hydraulic efficiency we have 94%, overall efficiency 85%, flow ratio 15 or 0.15, breed ratio or N is equal to zero point 0.1, inner diameter of runner is this should be 1/2. Also assume 6% of the circumferential area of the runner to be occupied by the thickness of the vanes, and the velocity of flow remains constant throughout, and flow is radial at exit. So we already have here the values, no? Uh, Yesterday we already discussed that prior to solve the uh, prior to have your calculation or your computation, please try to check first in the Francis turbine problems the net head, the speed, and the power, right? So you have here all the values here, including some supplementary constant, which is the flow ratio and the breed ratio. Okay. So let's start. No, first we need to have or to solve the value of Q or the volumetric or the volume flow rate. Okay. Okay. So the value of Q, volume flow rate, or Q, right? So we have here the value of Q. Paano natin kukunin ang value ng Q? Let's use the relationship of the um, power output to the uh, fluid power or the hydraulic power by using the formula of our overall efficiency. Overall efficiency is equal to the power output over the fluid power or the hydraulic power, which is the formula of NO is equal to what? P over the fluid power. Okay. Or we can have NO is equal to P over specific weight times Q times our the head. Okay. So let's derive the formula or the formula for Q using this equation. We can have Q is equal to what? Q is equal to P or over specific weight times Q or times H times the overall efficiency. So let's substitute the values. Okay, so we have here Q is equal to what? We have here uh 330 kilowatts. Okay, over what? 9.81 kilonewton per cubic meter times the value ng H natin is 68 meters times the hydraulic or the overall efficiency. Ano po ang overall efficiency natin given sa problem? We have here 85%. So 0.85. We can have our Q is equal to what? Ano pong value ng ating Q? Please try to solve po. 0.5820. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So we have here the value of Q is equal to 0.5820 cubic meter per second. Okay. Since you already have the value ng Q, let's proceed to the velocities. Okay. So we have here flow velocity, which is a VF. Okay. VF is equal to what? What is our formula for VF? VF is equal to flow ratio times square root of 2 GH. Okay. So we have here the flow ratio times square root of 2 GH. Okay. So we can have here VF is equal to what? Our flow ratio here is 0.15. This one. Okay. So we have here 0.15 times the square root of 2 times 9.81 meter per second squared times what is the value of our H? 68 meters. Okay, thank you. Our VF is equal to what? Please try to solve for the value of our BF is 5.4789. Thank you. 5.4789 meter per second. Okay, thank you. Since you already have the flow velocity, we can also have our uh, u or the tangential velocity, right? But before that, we need to have first our value ng d, right? So using the value of our VF, you need to have your uh, outer velocity or outer diameter. Okay. So you have here d or the outer diameter, which is t. What is our formula for the value of t? In terms of q, what is our formula yesterday? We have q is equal to k pi times b or the width times the diameter times bf. Do we have values for the width? We don't have yet because but we have the value for the average ratio which is n. So the formula for n, anong formula natin ng n? N is equal to what? B over D. We can substitute that to the value of our B. So we can have B is equal to what? Para makuha natin yung um, D, no? We can have B is equal to N times T. Okay, so let's substitute that to our equation. We can have Q times K times N times N D times D times VF. Okay, our Q will be what? K times pi times N ND squared times VF. So the value of our D is what? Let's derive. Ano po magiging value? Ang magiging value is Q is over K pi times N times BF square. Okay, so let's substitute the value. Okay, so we can have here D is equal to what? Wait lang po. K natin, let's assume that the K is 0.94. 0.94 times pi times the value ng n is what? 0.1 times our BF earlier, ang ating BF is 5.4789 meter per second. Ang value ng Q natin is 0.5820, okay? Meter, cubic meter per second. So let's create that square root of the expression. We can have the value of D is equal to what? Please try to solve po. 0.5998 meters. Thank you. So we have here the value of our diameter, which is 0.5998 meters. Since we already have the value of diameter, we can get also the value of B or the width, okay, using this equation. So we can have here B is equal to N times D. We can have B is equal to zero point 0.1 times the value of D or the diameter, which is 5,998 meters. We can have the value ng B is equal to 0.0599 or 0.06 meters. Okay. So next, since we already have the value of our D, we can get our tangential velocity with the equation or with the formula of U is equal to pi dn over 60, right? So we can have here the tangential velocity U, we can have U is equal to what? Pi dn over 60. Okay. So the value of our d is equal to what? 0.5998 meters times our in. The speed is 750 RPM over 60 to make it in terms of second. Okay. So our u will be what? Tangential velocity is equal to what? Times 0.5998 times 750 over 60. We can have 23.5541. Okay? But 22 yung nakuha nyo. Okay? We can have here 23.5541 meter per second. Okay? Since we already have the value ng u, we can also have the value of our whirl velocity. Okay? Whirl velocity. What is the formula of our whirl velocity? Saan natin kukunin yun? We have an expression based on the formula of our um, hydraulic efficiency. Hydraulic efficiency is equal to what? Whirl velocity times the tangential velocity over the acceleration due to gravity times the net head. Okay? So we already have the value of u, the tangential velocity, the acceleration due to gravity, which is g, which is equal to 9.81 meter per second squared, and our head is equal to 68 meters, and our hydraulic efficiency is equal to what? 0.98. which is 94%. So let's derive the formula. We can have VW or wheel velocity is equal to what? The hydraulic efficiency times G times the net head over the tangential velocity. We can have our wheel velocity is equal to 0.94 times 9.81 meter per second squared times 68 meters over U. What is our U? 23.5551 meter per second. Our VW will be equal to what? Let's try to solve po. We can have 26.6240. Okay, that is our wheel velocity. Okay. Next, since we already have the wheel velocity, the diameter, and the VF, we can have, or the flow velocity, we can also have, or we can also get our guide vane angle. Okay. Our guide vane angle, or the angle alpha, is equal to what? Tangent alpha is equal to BF, or the flow velocity over the whirl velocity. So that should be equal to what? Our VF earlier is what? Sorry. Our BF is 5.4789. This one, 4789 meter per second. All over our VW, which is equal to 26.6240 meters per second. So our alpha arctangent of 5.4789 divided by 26.6240, our alpha is equal to what? 13. Check ko ha. That should be, wait lang, 11.62. 11.62 lang po. 11.6284 degrees. That is the guide vane angle. So next, same po ba? Paki-check po. Arctangent tapos 5.4789 over 26.6240. Okay. Next, we can also have our runner vane angle. angle, which is equal to what? Or that is angle theta. Angle theta natin is tangent theta is equal to flow velocity over the wheel velocity minus the tangential velocity. Okay? This is just a review of your um, Euler triangle, ha? So we can have our BF here is equal to 5.4789 meter per second all over 26.6240 meter per second minus our U is, ano yung U natin kanina? 23.5541. 5541. 5541. Okay, our answer is, ilan po? 60 degrees. Okay. Our runner vane angle is equal to, anong tama? Wait lang ha, compute natin. Tangent 5.4789, 26.6240 minus 23.5541. That should be 60.7375 degrees. Okay, thank you. 60.7375 degrees. So we already have the runner vane angle and the guide vane angle. Next is we need to have the angle um, phi. Okay, so the angle phi is usually um, equal to VF1 over BF or U1. Okay, U sub 1. That is for the inner. Okay, so we can have our U relationship with the U over D is equal to U1 over D1. Okay, since we have here the relationship of outer diameter to inner diameter, we can have that the outer diameter is equal to, we can have here the U1 is equal to what? U times zero point 0.5 or 1 half 0.5 t over t. So our U1 is equal to what? Ang our U is 23.5541 meter per second times zero point 0.5 ng d over d. Our U1 will be what? 23.5541 divide 2. We can have 11.7771 meter per second. Since we already have the U1 and the VF1, we can have the angle phi. Okay? Since we have here the flow is radial at the exit and lagay natin, no? Flow is radial at exit. We can have BF is equal to VF1. Okay, so we can have our tangent P is equal to BF1 over U1, which is equal to what? Our VF1 is 5.4789 meter per second all over U1. Ang U1 natin is 11.771 meter per second. So our angle phi is equal to what? Let's try to solve po. We can have 24.9486, right? So we can have our angle phi is equal to 24.9880 or 94.86. Okay. Paki-arc tangent yung sa'yo ano, for yung 0.4652 para makuha mo yung angle phi. Okay. So we already designed a Francis turbine. Any question po for the problem number 3? Do you have any question po? Okay, let's if you don't have any question, we can proceed to the next problem. Okay? Wait lang po ha. Okay, going back to our problem. Sample problem number 4. So we have here Kaplan turbine produces 60,000 kilowatts under a net head of 25 meters with an overall efficiency of 90%. Taking the value of speed ratio, which is the P is 1.6, flow ratio as zero point 0.5, and the hub diameter as 0.35 times the outer diameter. No? Find the diameter and the speed of the turbine. So here we are asked to find the diameter and the speed of the turbine. First, we need to check no, if we have the enough data. So we can have here the power generated by the turbine. So we have here 60,000 kilowatts, this one, and the net head, which is 25 meters. No, we also have the supplementary data, which is the speed ratio and the flow ratio, which is zero point 0.5, and even the overall efficiency. So, ang lacking tayo is the speed of the turbine, which is uh, the question and the problem. So, pwede na tayo mag-solve, no? So, we can have here the value of Q. Again, If we have a reaction turbine, we need to have we need to have the value of Q or your volume flow rate. Okay? Please take note of that ha. Baka makalimutan. Unahin nyo muna kunin ang volume flow rate. Okay? So we can have here the volume flow rate, volume, which is Q. So the value of Q, sa natin siya pwedeng kunin. Same as we have in the process turbine, we can correlate the values to our expression or our formula for our overall efficiency, which is overall efficiency is equal to the power generated by the turbine over the fluid power, which is the fluid power is equal to what? Is equal to specific weight times the Q times the H, right? So we can have here the NO is equal to power generated by the turbine times the specific weight times the Q times the H. Okay, so let's have first the derivation of the formula for Q. We can have Q is equal to P over specific weight times H times NO. So we can have the value ng Q. Wait, nawala. So we can have the value of Q substituting the values for P and H and the overall efficiency. We can have here 60,000 kilowatts over 9.81 kilonewton cubic meter times our head, which is 25 meters, and our overall efficiency, which is 90% or point 0.9. So our value of Q is equal to what? Let's try to solve po. So we have here 271.8315. Thank you. Cubic meter per second. Okay. 271.8315 cubic meter per second. Okay, next. Since we already have the Q, next we can get the value of your U. Okay. Or we can have first the value of your diameter since we already have the value of Q. So for the outer diameter, okay, outer diameter, which is we have here the half diameter is equal to the 0.35 daw ng outer diameter. Okay? So, yesterday we also have the formula for Q, which is what? Q is equal to pi over 4 times d squared minus d squared na maliit multiply by the flow ratio times square root of 2gh, right? So let's derive the formula for um, outside diameter. So we can have first substitute the value of our d or the inner diameter. Okay. So we can have here pi over 4 times d squared minus 0.35 d squared times q. Ay, wait lang. Gawin natin tong times the flow ratio times the square root of 2gh. Okay, okay. Then let's have the q is equal to what? Take out the value ng d, which is what? D squared times 1 minus 0.35 squared times the flow ratio times square root of 2gh. Okay, so let's have the value ng d. Dito na lang. So we can have the value ng d is equal to what? Kunin natin. We can have 4q over, ito muna sa taas. We can have here pi pi times 1 minus 0.35. Okay. Pi times 1 minus 0.35 squared, huwag kakalimutan yung squared, times the flow ratio times the square root of 2gh. Ang kanyang numerator, 4q. So let's have the square root of this expression. So we can have the formula for d. Okay? Next, we can have the value ng d, which is what? Let's substitute the data. Substitute natin, we can have here pi times 1 minus 0.35 squared times the flow ratio, which is, anong flow ratio natin kanina? 0.5. 0.5 times square root ng 2 times 9.81 meter per second squared times our h. What is our h here? 25 meters. Okay. Square root. Then numerator times 4. What is our value ng q? Our q is 271.8315. 15 meter cube per second. Let's have the square root of this expression. So we can have d is equal to what? What is our value of d? Please try to solve po. Ano po nakuha? You can have your diameter is equal to what? Your diameter is 5.9681 meters. Okay? Same po ba? 5.9681. Thank you. So next, since we already have the value ng d, let's also have the value of our tangential velocity. Okay? Our tangential velocity is equal to u. U is equal to what? P, or the speed ratio times the square root of 2gh. Okay. So we have here u is equal to, what is our value ng u, ng p? 1.6. times square root of 2 times 9.81 meter per second squared times the value of our h is 25 again. So we can have here your u is equal to what? 35.4356 meter per second. Okay, thank you po. 35.4356 meter per second. Okay, since meron na tayong u, pwede na ba natin kunin ang speed of the turbine using our formula for u? U is equal to pi dn over 60, right? So, madali lang. So, this is the speed of the turbine. So, we can have the formula of our speed ng turbine can be derived using our u. U is equal to pi dn over 60. Okay, so we can have our u or our n by what? Let's derive first. So we can have here 60u over pi d. So we can have our n, substituting the data, we can have 60 times 35, 43, 56, 56 meter per second all over pi times our diameter. What is our diameter kanina? 5.9681. Okay, meters. So we can have our value ng n in terms of RPM is equal to what? 113.3978. Okay? Same po ba sa iba? Nakuha po ba? Okay, thank you. So we have here the speed of the turbine and the diameter of the uh, or the outer diameter, which is ang D natin is 5.9681 meters and our speed is 13 or 113.3978 RPM. So, do you have any question po for the problem or the sample problem number 4? May question po ba? If none, we can proceed to the next problem or to the last problem we have here for turbine. Okay, we have here the sample problem number 5. A straight conical draft tube attached to a process turbine has an inlet of diameter 3 meters and its outlet area is 20 square meter. Okay, the velocity of water at the inlet is 5 meter per second. The inlet is set uh, 5 meters above the tail race level, assuming the loss of the head in the draft tube equals half of the velocity head at its outlet. Okay. Determine number one, the pressure head at the top of the draft tube. Number two, total head at the top, taking tail race level as a datum. And number three, power of water at outlet of runner. Number four, power of water at the end of the draft tube. And last, number five, the power lost in the draft tube. So we have here the problem for a conical draft tube. Okay. So first, you need to have your check nyo muna kung available lahat ng data. Okay, for the draft tube theory, You need to have first your, ang tinatanong sa atin dito is your pressure head at the top of the drop tube. So you need first here the velocities. Okay. So based on our discussion yesterday, we have here we can derive a formula for the head or the pressure head at the top of the drop tube. Okay. Excuse me. So sulat muna natin dito. One, you are asked to find the pressure head at the top of the drop tube. So if it is up of the drop tube, you can use the point two. If you recall yesterday, the point two, right? So we can have P2 over the specific weight. That is the pressure head, the PUBA. Okay. Then we have here the negative of HS plus B2 squared minus V3 squared over 2G. Okay. Plus the head loss. Okay. So based on the expression or based on the problem, it is stated that the head of the or loss of the head is what, assuming the loss of the head in the drop tube equals to the half of velocity of its outlet. So our outlet here is the V3 or the point 3. Okay? So we can have here HF is equal to what? Half daw noong velocity head ng outlet mo. We can have here B3 over 2G, or our velocity in the outlet squared over 2 times the acceleration due to gravity. Okay? So let's substitute that data here so we can have a working equation. Okay? So we have here P2 is equal to what? HS plus B2 squared minus V3 squared over 2G. Plus ang HF natin is 1 half of our pressure or velocity head at the outlet. Okay? Excuse me po. Okay, let's continue. So, since you already have your equation, hanapin na natin yung velocity, right? So, let's have first the area since as we all know, no, since this is a conical drop tube, we can assume that the Q2 is equal to Q3. Okay, what is our formula for the Q3? Area 3 is equal to, or area 2 is equal to area 3 times V3. Okay, ang area 2 natin from our discussion, ang area 2 is pi T2 over 4. Okay? So we have here, sinasabi is the diameter doon sa ating inlet is 3 meters. Okay? So we can have here area 2 is equal to pi times 3 meters. This should be squared. Okay? Over 4. So our area 2 will be what? we can have this 7.0686. Okay, 0686 meter squared. Okay, since we already have the area, area 2, V2, and area A, we can have our V3. Okay, so we can have here the area 2, 7.0686 meters squared. Our V2 is what? 5 meter per second. Okay, our A3 is what? This stated that the outlet we can have the area and its outlet is 20 meter or square meter. So we have here our B3. Our B3 will be what? Let's try to solve for our VT. V3. We can have that 1.7671. Thank you po. Meter per second. Since we already have the values, we can substitute that to our pressure head at point 2. Okay? Wait lang ha. 1, 2. So we can have here P2 times the specific weight or divide the specific weight is equal to HS plus V2 squared minus V3 squared over 2G plus 1 half noong V3 squared over 2G. Let's substitute the data. We can have P2 over specific weight is equal to negative. What is our HS? Our HS is 5 meters. Okay. We can have 5 plus our V2 0.7671 meter per second squared over 2 times 9.81 meter per second squared plus 1 half times 1.7671 meter per second squared all over 2 times 9.81 meter per second squared. Okay. So we can have our pressure head at the inlet is equal to what? Let's try to solve po. We can have negative, yes, negative. We can have negative 6.0355 meters. Okay, thank you. So we already done with our first unknown. Next, we can have the number two, the total head at the top, taking tail race as a datum. Okay, we can have here total head at the top, taking tail race level as datum. Okay, since we already have here since we need to have the total head at the top of the drop tube, no? So we need to have the total head in point two. Okay, so we can have here the total head at the point two, which is equal to what? P2 over the specific weight plus V2 squared over 2G plus Z2. Okay, so ano makukuha natin dyan na value? Ano ba tanong? Total head is equal to what? H2 is equal to, ano nakuha natin? Negative 6.0355 okay, meters. Plus our V2 kanina is, ang V2 natin is 5 meter per second over 2 times 9.81 meter per second squared. Plus C2 is 5 meters. Pakisolve po. Wait lang ha. Okay, our H2 will be equal to 0.2387. Okay, 2387 meters or meter. Okay, next, we have here the total power. Anong sunod natin hahanapin? Next, we are asked to find the power of water at the outlet of the runner. So we have here power at the outlet of the runner. Okay, so we have the formula for the power is equal to what? P is equal to specific weight times Q times H. But yet we don't have the Q pa. Okay, so we will going to get first the Q here, no? So our Q here is equal to what? Ito na, yung this one, Q2, right? So we have here, ang nakuha natin na area is 7.0686. Okay? We can have here Q is equal to 7.0686 meters times V2 natin is 5 meter per second. Okay, our Q will be what? 7.0686 times 5. We can have 35.343. Okay, meter cube per second. Okay, so let's substitute that to our formula of power. We can have Q or Q specific weight times Q times H. We can have Q is equal to what? 9.81 kilonewton per cubic meter times Q, which is 35.343 meter cube per second times the H is equal to, anong H natin? Nakuha sa this one. Sa H2, ang nakuha natin is 0.2387 meters. So our Q will be what? Or our P is equal to what? Ang gagamitin nating H here is yung H2 since outlet yun, no? Of the runner. Okay, we can have the power is equal to 82.7608. Okay, 82.7608 kilowatts. That is for the question number 3. Okay, next, second to the last, we have here the nung hinahanap, power of water at the end of the drop tube. Okay, ano pong kukunin natin dito na ano? Here, ang kukunin natin na H or the head natin dito is the total head at the end of the drop tube. Ano pong kukunin natin? V3 squared over 2G, which is the velocity head. Okay? Since this is a drop tube. Okay, wait lang po. 4. This is the power at the end of the drop tube. So we have here first the H3. Anong H3 po natin? We can have here V3 squared over 2G. Okay. Ano po yung ating V3 kanina? Our V3 here is 1.7671 meter per second squared over 2G, which is 9.81 meter per second. Okay, nakuha po ba? So our H3 will be what? Ano po yung total head natin at the end of the drop tube? We can have it, what? Pakisolve po. 0.0 or 0.51 or 1592. Okay, thank you po. 1592 meters. Since we already have the value ng ating head at the end of the drop tube, we can multiply that to our or we can substitute that to the formula of our power. No, power is equal to specific weight times q times h. We will going to use the q3. Okay, p3 is equal to what? The specific weight, which is 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube times q, which is 35.343 cubic meter per second, and our H3 is equal to 0.1592 meters. Our P3 is equal to what? So the power at the end of the drop tube is 55.1970. Okay, okay. 55.1970 kilowatts. Okay. We already done with the power at the end of the drop tube. So the last item here is the power lost in the drop tube. Okay, the last item. Okay. We can have the formula of the power is equal to what? Specific weight times Q power loss is equal to what? Ang gagamitin natin na H is HF. Okay? Since loss ang hinahanap, power loss. Meron tayong formula kanina sa HF, di ba? Ang HF natin is equal to 1 half ng V3 over 2G. We already have the V3 over 2G, which is this one, H3. Okay? So we can have PL is equal to specific weight times Q times 1 half ng H3. We can have yung power loss is equal to 9.81 meter or kilonewton per cubic meter times ang gagamitin natin Q is same pa din, which is 35.343 cubic meter per second times 1 half ng H3. Ang H3 natin is 1592 meters. So our power loss will be what? Our power loss is ilan po? 15. Pa-check nga po. That should be 27.5985. Okay? 27.5985 kilowatts. That is the power loss in the drop tube. Okay? Do you have any question po with the last problem? Okay? As long as you know the yes po, question.
Sir, ipo-post niyo po yung sa Google
Y-
Classroom po natin
yes,
solving.
including yung yesterday. I will post
Ah,
this later. Okay?
thank you po.
Thank you. Do you have any question pa? Other question before we end the class? If you don't have any question, please open your camera so I can get your attendance. Okay? Okay, nakasit in. Okay, paki-open po ng camera. While waiting for others to open their camera, do you have any question pa po before we end the class? May question pa po?